Yeah, I'm not... the On has been the favorite. The Nautilus was up.
Yeah, no, I mentioned that. It's... So, I don't think Goober's Nautilus has been great.
And home at 3 a.m. That's what we are getting here today. Let's dive onto the Rift for Game 1.
You know you're lying, Atlas. So
maybe I'm lying mainly to myself.
Yeah, the most standout game that we've had recently was Trap here. Proactive.
Oh dear, Poland making his way in. There's a steadfast presence, but the permafrost is going to go down. Ooh, the Ignite's ticking, but they're not actually able to get on over. I think that was a flash auto away from almost being able to lock that one down, as the potion was ticking alongside. Things tend to slow down momentarily. Yeah, 16, you may have misinterpreted that for 60, and that's more like what's on the cards.
That sounds appropriate. Nicely done there by Fisher, actually. Very cute play.
Still forward.
Tanks most of the combo, but Poolbay taking a bit of a rough trade there to an open world game. And it's a sandbox.
Takes the journey there, and in comes Youngjae. That is going to be the ulti out from Sylvie. Oh, the walk up and light on fire tactic from Polu. Oh, I love that.
What I'm trying to say is Fisher struggles even when he's ahead.
Yeah.
And he's currently not doing too hot. We'll see, the skirmish can be big. They have an Aatrox level 9.
Yeah, all right. They are keeping them at bay. The steadfast presence value is just absurd. Fisher stuns himself, going through all of these rocks, as finally the counter kill does come on in. The no fun allowed cone is going to be utilized, though. Shout out to Valdez as Morgan breaks the chains that bind. And he will get himself out. So it is one death on the side of the Bros, but now Envy taking matters into his own hands, taking them out of his hands, back in the hands. Let's see whether they can actually challenge for these grubs. It is going to be the first one going over to Nongshim. They can just back away if they would like to, but they're indecisive. They don't quite know. Another walk up and smite there from Polu, and that is going to result in a kill. Mihail, though, going crazy, and Polu's going to be taken down. Morgan now back to Mininar. Doesn't really want to do too much battle. Envy over the wall, cannot hit anyone with any buttons. This has been going for so long, as now Fisher taking so much damage. The seismic shove is too good. Envy misses the mystic shot. Fisher going to get over the wall. Smoked down by the Sejuani. What is it with summoner spells from downtown?
They're going to be feeling great. If you just get these type of messy front-to-back situations 10, 15 minutes from now, you're going to be feeling of Ornn. In the support role is that he doesn't get nearly as much experience. So I think Gio actually has the right idea.
Oh boy. There's the wall. Poolbay is just on a tear, man. He's going to look for the center here. She does go into the mist, but the seismic shove is still going to come on through. The pesky minion is very annoying, but they're still going to be able to get another one off the back end. Guga goes down, and Sylvie and Jiwoo can actually defend here. The turret is very healthy, so it looks like that should be possible. And all right, rocks flying in, mystic shots flying past.
Wow. Finally get rid of some of the
and then the dragon
parts.
catches you, because you know the dragon like flies past all the time. Yeah.
And then you can do compositions that don't actually have any dashes over walls.
Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. This would be a cool feature, right? On each alcove, right? You can, if you have a champion that can break walls, you can then jump out of the wall, and the dragon catches you, and it sort of teleports you to the dragon pit. As we release more and more champions, okay, we're going to be distracted by the video game once again, as now Poolbay could be in trouble. There's the flash ulti from Sylvie to hold him in position. Heroic charge is still going to be there. He does have the Seraphs, is going to flash. Dawning Shadow misses. He's fine. Why did we ever think that he was going to go down? It was always going to be okay. There's a flash solar flare. Polu is a madman today, and will be the one to pick up the kill on Mihail. Battle Leona.
Private Polu reporting for duty, shows up in the side lane, and Breon win the play. Mihail ends up going down, and on the other end, they're not able to actually take down Poolbay. You think you can flank him? The man who invented flanking.
He was flanking you the whole time. And the back's going to get stopped there, of course. On award, not going to feel great.
To actually start the objective, which they should. Breon, you should start up Baron, because you're really far ahead. You're very strong. You just got your free item spike. Envy's pop in.
Ward goes over, shifting sands. Youngjae flashes away, gets in there, delivers a prison, and just flashes away. Oh, there is a lot of fear.
I
As
They
Morgan,
really need to take a fight.
don't you talk about shoulds. Don't pretend to
Sorry.
understand or to know better. True Shot Barrage going to connect onto Jiwoo. And now if Pro can actually like fight in this instance, you know, before they just get healed up, as that's what they're going to try and do, as Sylvie does get the heroic charge onto Poolbay, and now the Ram comes in. There's the knock-up, but it's onto Poolbay. Sorry, onto Polo, who just does not care about it whatsoever. Morgan, he knew that his team was not actually going to fight,
Checkmate.
and so he is just going to take an inhibitor turret.
It really is. Sylvie is there. You can't let Sylvie get into the pit. There are
so
still
now
2 TPs available.
Well, that is going to be Envy over the wall. There is the ultimate. It's a flip, and it's won by Sylvie. He will die for it, but he'll be typing worth in all chat. And Bro, they're just going to have to walk away.
Let's watch out.
What about this solar flare for the slow, Jiwoo? Is the Shield of Daybreak going to come in? The answer is, ooh, nice cleanse. That's the answer. Seismic Shove going to push Guga back. Polo's very, very low, and now the Ram has been called, and he will be fine. Doesn't need to go back to the shop whatsoever, as Envy's going to have to flash to get out of the way. Another Seismic Shove is good onto Guga, who's pretty tanky.
Jiwoo, he has actually at 81 souls right now.
Oh, there's the Glacial Prison, though. Jiwoo looking for that backline. Fisher can't get in. And there goes Sylvie. True Shot Barrage would have hit. We'll give him benefit of the doubt for that one, as Morgan's flashing over the Shuriman walls, and it is all crumbling down. Fisher just having to get out of there, but he has to dodge the house. Okay. Nash's is probably the right choice.
Yeah,
right?
it's Nash's, or I imagine Deathcap still very good.
Yeah, all right, we find the prison onto the center. In goes Polo, of course he finds that. Envy gets a good angle. The disengage does come in, but it's a little bit late. They're not able to save the center, and now there's barely any damage, as Fisher is the only one, but he's taken boomerangs to the noggin. The steadfast presence of Sylvie is exactly that, but there goes Guga. He's gonna get thrown back. Youngjae spent a little bit of a breather time in the brush. But Guga nowhere that he can go. The Sundisk not gonna be doing anything. Envy wasn't even there, as there's the teleport ward set up by Fisher.
Isn't it a flash? He's dead.
Yeah, well, he should be. It's Sylvie moving on down as well. Envy's gonna take a little bit of time to go down, but they do manage to kill the 80 carry. So it is 2 for 1. See whether they can do that, because of course Mihail is there. So it's an honest 4v4, and Poolbay, he can find the wall angle, he can get themselves in there. They don't have a lot of information, but now they do. In goes the Talia. The Keeper's verdict does come out. That is going to be the Baron, but now Morgan looking for the backline. Fisher has already taken down Polo, but is he going to die for it? The answer is not quite yet, at least. And does manage to shift the sands, but there's the crush. No flashing for you. The Lord has sunk his teeth in. But finally, Mihail is looking for the revenge, and he will get it. Envy trying to hit some of these mystic shots, connects a few onto Jiwoo, as Sylvie fighting with Poolbay, but they get on top of Envy, and he is just a paperweight. Maybe an opportunity.
Oh, look at that wave. Someone has to catch that.
Yeah, they do. There are so many supers. Once again, they just evict Youngjae. True Shot Barrage flies forward. That's going to be Cloud Soul coming in. Guga just with the get out of here Ram. Still, I mean, they're going to have to teleport to get towards this. In fact, there's 2
Can they get a cancel?
Well, Solar Flare comes in. Yeah, Guga. Unfortunately for him, the teleport is not fast enough. And he is going to get taken out.
Try and end. What?
I mean, it's a Sylvie angle. It's the 0-4 Sylvie angle. As Mihail, Solar Flare going to come on through. Shield of Daybreak is there. The rest of the team are going to turn up. The Seismic Shove is too good, as once again they throw away this Sejuani, but top laner for support. I think they probably take that, as now Youngjae, he is allowed to come back.
That's a big win, because that's going to line up nicely. The downside for Brian is that Mihail does have his teleport available, so Baron just a little bit too late to the party.
Cloud Soul, very valuable. Allows you to walk very fast. They are walking in circles, which is not allowing them to traverse a lot of distance at this point, but that's fine. Morgan looking for the flank angle, and he's stacking up the Naba. They just let him walk in. It's like they barely even noticed. True Shot Barrage is going to hit almost
the poke is good, Atlas.
Kind of is. Sylvie looking for an angle here, as the battle for the crab is continuing. Morgan distracted by a minion wave. Mihail does have a bigger health bar than the Gnar. Let's see what actually happens here as the wallop is actually going to connect. Trying to cast on multiple angles is getting a little bit confusing here as Envy flashing out of the way of the Ram. They're doing a lot of damage to Polo, and now Mihail gets the angle. Envy over the wall, gets out of the way, but he's still going to be dead. And now the Nongshim hammer has fallen on top of the Bros. They just needed you to wait another minute and a half. But instead, the Noodle Boys, they're going to push through a large amount of structural stuff and just, I think, win this game now.
No turret, no problem. They were just leaving them stand because they knew that there would be no opposition as late into the game. Nongshim get to the 40-minute mark.
That was Fulbe's first death.
Yeah, I don't think Fulbe was the problem with this one, Atlas.
No, I don't think so either.
I think it's unfortunately a sense of dread within Breon.
Well, let's see. There is one Nexus turret and perhaps a dream, but maybe it's a nightmare unless Morgan could be the hero. Fisher says no, finds an Emperor's Divide that's really good here at the very end, and the Nexus will be taken. The Noodles will reign supreme. And Bro, once again, not quite able to get there. So it's like, you can have all of these things that look good on the graphs, and then you're looking at the graphs and you're like, but what went wrong? And it's in these fights,
I like it into Rakan.
it's a good angle. It does mean that there is no ability to follow up on Permafrost, and I like the Alistar. And Youngjae gonna have to find that smite button. Just have to see how it goes. Desperate for 3 games as we head towards game number 2. As Karis definitely looked much better in the match against T1. I think the break was really, really good for this guy. And we'll just have to see whether that is going to continue moving into this game, because it's consistency for Karis that does need to come through, right? Just want to nom. It's not going to be in this game. Karis doing a decent job here. Just chilling as Polo's making his way up. There is no Unbound Soul available, and now the Conquering Sands comes in. Fisher not really needing to invest too much, but a bit of space being gained here by Karis in the lane. I guess that is good. Might be able to stack up a wave and get a decent crash down as Sylvie sees the Rakan, who just gets himself out of there. Youngjae's jungle is going to be protected for the moment.
WN, I think he just dies pretty straight up. Did have to heal though, so that is a big win. So we have an early fight here, but as you're oohing, Samver actually did rotate over, and I think Nongshim are reading it here. Does mean they should be able to get plates, but I don't think they can actually contest these grubs.
Samver was trying to stay out of vision, but it means that like my brother's gonna break his arm or something like that if I had a brother and he had arms.
Cool.
As all right, Polo going to look for a knockup on a Fisher, doesn't find it. Rebinds the soul. Spent a lot of time out there as Guga just wanted to give him some minions. That's going to be effective. And Fisher's actually been laning very effectively. Oh, this is the latest First Blood.
Of course. Of course it is.
Yeah. Just hanging out as Fisher walks out of the brush. Oh no! Oh no! 1545! Oh no, Fisher's fine. It's totally fine.
Is Youngjae fine?
Is Youngjae? No, yeah. Youngjae's fine. He's totally fine. Trisha Barrage, is that fine?
Oh,
really fine?
This is big for the 17-minute predictors, because this means that they're going to give up the Drake without going in.
Oh. Fisher is fighting minions.
Both mid laners have TP. Should be able to make it over very quickly.
All right.
As Brendan Veldas with 1725.
Oh, 1725 looking good. G-Sun's already done. Brendan's done now as well. True Shot Barrage is going to hit some people. Not going to get too many results. Here's a teleport angle. The Lord might be able to find it. The quickness comes in. Polu's so incredibly low. Jiwoo, and there it is, 1737. That's the latest First Blood we've had in a really long time as Karis, he airballs the ulti. That might mean that it's over as Bro, they're still fighting back, and that's a big health bar for Morgan. Now Nongshim just looking for the resets. Karis is going to get one. As Youngjae gets in there, let's see whether the smite's going to work out. He gets it! The ulti's going to drag him out of there, as well as the Emperor's Divide sweeps up the Yone, and now Morgan couldn't find a target because they were all dead. What a problem to have for the Bros as they wipe them out.
Struggle bus continues as Morgan might be in some trouble here.
Speaking of struggling, he's very dead. Really big time dead.
That's a big shutdown as well.
A lot of money over to the Gnar. Okay.
A bit of a gambit. I don't think they actually should. Yeah, I actually love this from Nongshim.
Mihail just going to start this one off. That is going to be soul point. Never mind.
No, he should get it. He should. I think we see the question mark ping because the rest of Nongshim is just keeping them busy.
Oh, Sam's just skating in. He's going to get the flash out of Jiwoo, and Mihail is back towards this dragon.
I don't know if he has the time. Oh, he's gonna go mini. Is he in time?
Yeah, he's gonna take it.
Well, I mean, if they ran over as soon as possible, they definitely could have stopped them.
Well, they only got soul points, so Nongshim really don't want to give up this Nash. I imagine Brian just peel off, though. Can they, is the question.
Glacial Prison comes in. Nongshim say, nope, we don't want to get flanked, but maybe that's just what's happening. And Polu, the hero once again, 3 in the Maelstrom, will be sliced up by Mihail. Taking matters into his own hands. They take down Samba. Cougar is going to fall, but now it's all about Morgan. Can the Lord stand his ground and make way for the Emperor? And it looks like the answer is absolutely he can. Emperor's Divide was saved just to take down the Yone. And bro, they didn't commit to the Baron, so they don't lose that and they win the fight. Give kids so that you don't actually have to throw the bowling ball.
Morgan!
Is Morgan! He's gonna get headbutt pumped and taken out! He just pops like a little yordle balloon! And Polu was on the flank of a lifetime.
They got to do it. Nongshim is going to start this.
Oh, Commander Karras.
They don't know. Oh,
they're on it.
No,
Polu's on a control ward.
No, they spotted him. They know.
Okay, he's going to get walloped, thrown into the wall. Is this a steal opportunity, though? As Young Jae, he sets it up. Guga's down so incredibly low, but they just both explode. Karras is still there. They have a fair bit of damage. I don't know about that one, but there's still the ulti from Fisher, taking a lot of damage. Now the Sand Soldiers, there's the double, and now they're trying to fight this Baron. It's down incredibly low. Can they keep themselves alive? They will secure it. There's now Karras fighting against Jiwoo. The skate away there as in he goes once again and takes down the Ezreal. And Samba's still up. There's only 2 with Baron, though, at the end. This game is insane.
They could play for side lanes. They could play for mid lane turret, but guess what? That's not what they're about, Atlas.
Oh, True Shot Barrage. That's what they're about
the
now.
Poke!
Yeah, Polu gonna have to get out of there. Look at Mihail. He is gonna hit Mega. Not actually able to utilize it right now. Banana Brush control well and truly there for bro Polu. He can't engage. Just can't do it anymore.
Cougar, yeah.
And this is a very big Gnar. Look at that control. Oh, Nongshim, that was gorgeous. So now, with this soul, bro, looking like they're a little bit worried about where to fight and who to fight. It's okay, Karras. Good trigger finger there. Able to sidestep the Glacial Prison, but Sylvie can just do this. You can feel free to throw it in as
Morgan.
Oh, the flank angle.
Spot it. They know.
Yeah, they know. They've got so many pings coming out here as Sylvie just going to move on over.
Find the Yordle.
Oh dear, there's the ulti. He's caught. No Lightning Rush available, and he has no arm guard. There is no chance to stay alive long enough.
Dragon's not been great.
Can you say that something's not great if it's not really there? As Fisher is now trying to get himself out of the way. Oh, this Hextech Soul is so annoying. The quickness does come in, and they will kill him. He is definitely very dead. Can they find more, though, is the question. Is Sylvie able to get a nice smite on the Raptor? That's how it needs to work, because then Samba can kill everyone. Or he just gets engaged on. The exhaust comes down. Emperor's Divide is going to pick up a Mega Gnar. Samba's still able to get himself out of the way. There's a slicing Maelstrom. Basically forgettable, but Karras is still able to get one. He dies for it, but now Morgan is raining the damage in, and this should be the Zeri time. This should be the moment. But they're so slow. Oh, it's just heartbreaking. Okay, there's going to be the knock-up from Young Jae. Permafrost comes in to stop him, and now Samba gets over. Fisher taking the chip damage. There's the knock-up, and he wasn't the hero until that moment. And he's done it, as now Jiwoo just looking to chase them down. Morgan wasn't on vision there for the moment. It's an even trade, Chronicler. And some amount of lifesteal is... Oh, there's the flash. Fisher now doesn't have the ulti for the team fight. This could be huge. The Dragon now alive. Young Jae looking to try and push them in. Crescent Guard comes out now. That is ulti for ulti trade. Sylvie down to 50%. Like you say, Warmog's going to be playing a huge part. Bro's got to send it. We've been saying that Bro's got to send it. the entire series. That's set in the wrong direction. Now the quickness comes in. The grand entrance is great. The Emperor's Divide to buy the space. And the bros now stand together. The Dragon getting angry. Cooldowns, one after the other, are falling for both teams. No one's really getting ground though.
LCPing.
Is it just going to be a 50-50 is the question. Look at these health bars. They're going so low. The Hextech Soul. It's so powerful now. Fisher finding an angle. Gets himself out, rebinds the Soul True Shot barrage, goes nowhere. As now the ulti's in. Samba gets one onto the jungle of Morgan. Morgan finding the angle, gets into the backline. Fisher going down so low, but the cannon is dead first. Samba goes down. And Nongshim, I don't know how it happened. It looked like it may not happen, but then it finally did. And Fisher's gonna dive on top of Youngjae. And I can't believe it's going to be a 2-0 for Nongshim when Bro were basically winning both games until they lost.
And that team fight. GU not having the best time, but he makes it work there. So much damage done by the Ezreal. He was eating in aggressively, playing like a maniac. The Hextech Soul getting so much value. That ends up, I think, being the biggest difference maker. Man, this game for Brion.
Yeah.
It felt so attainable, but that makes it worse, Atlas. So
really does.
close, yet so far, as Nongshim gets a 2-0.
Youngjae battling all the way until the end.
And yeah, obviously Gio is going to be the top damage dealer. That shouldn't come as a surprise, but
Thank you very much. This is Dear for the POG interview translation, joined by Sylvie and Mihail on the side of Nongshim Red Force, who just escaped a chain of losses. Congratulations!
미하일 선수 승리 축하드립니다. 죄송합니다. 네. 네, 실비 선수 연패 탈출이 간절했던 만큼 오늘
Sylvie, you guys were so desperate to end your losing streak, and so what a sweet victory it must be for you. How do you feel? Being able to escape by losing streak with a 2-0 makes me so happy. And Mihail, it's the first time we're seeing you on the interview zone. Congrats on your first POG. This must be such a meaningful win since this is your first victory after your LCK debut. How do you feel? After seeing my team win against DRX, I really wanted to feel and indulge in that moment of victory myself as well. And it feels so surreal that I'm actually right here feeling that right now. And Sylvie, what mindset did you come to stage with today? Since we had such good results with scrims, I think we came up thinking we're going to win no matter what. And in game 1, with your Poppy gameplay, you got your POG, and this was your first time picking Poppy this summer. So what strength were you looking for comp-wise? I think we had the Azir Poppy, and those have really good synergy, especially against Sejuani, so that's why we went with these picks. And Mihail, and as someone who prefers Aatrox, you have been playing him pretty often, and of course, we saw how solid your Aatrox was in Game 1. And that would be patch 14.13's first Aatrox win, so how is Aatrox in the current meta? I feel like it really depends on how you actually play Aatrox, the different play style, but I think being able to sort of maintain control in the laning phase actually paid off, and my teammates, of course, had a huge part in that too. And Sylvie, in Game 1, just from looking at the gold chart, the enemy had a huge lead and also control over the game, so how did you manage to turn it around? I felt like, just in terms of comps, we knew that we had better value, so being able to just play it out slow and stall the game actually helped a lot. And in a crucial moment, there was a super play by Sylvie. Let's take a look at this replay. And you stole this Baron. Did you expect that steal? Honestly, I told myself, even if it doesn't work, I have to commit to it. And I thought Sejuani was blown away. But she wasn't. But regardless, I kept my cool and I stayed calm, and then I was able to pull that steal off. And then with another Baron objective, you closed out Game 1 with a win. And after the comeback, we saw you guys have a team meeting, so what was the plan for game 2? No, we told ourselves that there might be a lot of changes in the drafting phase, but
아, 좋습니다.
I think the mindset we went into the second game was that as long as we do what we normally do, we have the capability to win. So I think that's what really helped. And this was your first time facing Morgan, Mihail. So was there any? Did he give you any trouble?
쫄지 않고 한 게 좀 장점인 것 같습니다.
아, 쫄지 않고 했다. 이렇게
Honestly,
말씀해 주셨습니다.
I just played without feeling timid or scared, and that actually worked really well for me. And in game 2, we got our longest first blood.
서로의 조합이 좀
It took 17 minutes for the first blood, so
초반에 좀
what made you guys play out so slow?
공격이 이끌어갈 확률이 높아서 좀 서로 신중하게 했던 것 같습니다.
It felt like as long as one side gets the first blood, it would give that team so much momentum. So we were really careful in playing the game out in game 2. And let's take a look at this team fight replay. Can you walk us through what happened here? You know, it started out with me dying so meaninglessly, and I thought we would be losing. But I think we just kept our cool and we really just went step by step into killing the enemy one by one. So I think we did really well. And Mihail, would you like to give your fans a shout out?
일단 이렇게 와주셔서 너무 감사하고 앞으로 계속
Thank you so much for coming out today. And I hope that we put in enough effort to be able to show you more winning and us winning the game. And Sylvie, you know, every week our fans show up cheering for us, and I really want to say thank you. And we'll make sure that we're able to keep it up. So please keep cheering us on. And Sylvie, it looks like your parents are here on site. Would you like to say anything to them? You know, my parents always cheer me on. They always message me on Katok. I just want to say thank you. I'm so grateful for you too. And that's the end of the interview from Sylvia and Mihail, and back to the space. Thank you.